welcome to Spiritualista. This is your weekly energy forecast from the 20th until the 26th of October. And this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. But however, if you'd like a personalized deep dive reading, the link to my Etsy shop is below. And now let's see what the universe has in store for you guys this week. So Pisces, please tap into Pisces energy from the 20th until the 26th of October. Highest possible source for Pisces, please. Let's see what the universe has for you guys. So, all right, let's see. That was pretty quick. All right, so what flipped? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles there. That's balance. That's an equal give and take sort of card. So you're in your present moment in a dynamic or a situation where this is very much at your focus right now to create a reciprocal sort of situation, a balance where, yeah, things feel fair. There is no wondering whether you're given too much or the other individual is given too little, for example, here. So this is good. All right, that's what you're stepping into there. And then let's see. So we have the Knight of Wands here. This is your challenge, right, for the week as you're crossing. So interesting. Let's see here. Top of your mind, the Moon. Totally a water sign card today. So this is the third time the moon appears in a row, and I did a water signs last, so it has shown up in Cancer as well as in Scorpio. It is a little bit of a shadier energy. It's a little bit of an energy of omission. Could be intuition too. So let's hope that it's that. But you're aware of this. That's in your awareness. That's in your conscious mind. So let's see what you're not aware of. Your subconscious mind here. Oh, all right. So 8 of Swords there. Interesting. So deep down, you're feeling a little bit trapped here. All right. And then we have Temperance. That's what you're stepping out of. That's your recent past position. So again, about balance there. It's a week all about that for you guys. That's the lesson that you've been learning recently and stepping into. Sort of embodying more. And now let's see. So, okay. Interesting. Another one, right? So, okay, so this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is similar. It's a similar energy. It's about assessing whether a situation is fair, right? Whether it's worth still keeping invested in that, or if you should maybe step out of that situation if it's not giving you anything. So that's the energy there. So this is where you are right now. You've been in the recent past, in the present, and in the near future. And quite similar energies of doing this assessment here. And likely it is about a connection. So, all right. So let's see here. Your suggested approach or advice from the universe. So, good. Beautiful. So we have the Nine of Pentacles there. And this is you being abundant in yourself. This is you being independent, self-sufficient. So this is what this lesson is teaching you. It's how to rely on yourself. Good. All right. So let's see your surrounding energies here. Beautiful. So I have the Ten of Cups. Good. This is abundance as well. This is more emotional abundance. Could be family, celebrations, parties, places where you feel like almost a little bit worshipped, like a little bit like you're at the center and you're receiving. It's such a good energy. It's very family oriented, this energy. So it could be that you have kids and you just feel like you're being embraced, like you're being held by your people, your friends. So yeah. Wow, beautiful. It's beautiful to see that there. All right, let's see your hopes and fears. So we have the Hierophant. Interesting. That's an interesting card to see in that position. Okay. All right. And then your potential future. We have the Star. Good. So this is a week all about healing. You are the only sign here in the zodiac that has gotten the Star today. So it's going to be especially important for you this week. And we have the Magician. We have the Magician at the bottom. So this is not just about healing and staying quiet and going inwards and being in that moon sort of reflective, intuitive energy. It's about setting boundaries, but it's also about creating, manifesting here. So very good week, very good cards. All right, let's get to it. You're in assessment mode here. So yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's like, I always say it's the equal give and take card. Right? So you're feeling that right now. You're sort of tuning into that within yourself and checking in on which aspects of your life and your connections you're over giving to and where there could be balance in that. So yeah, because I feel like you have this tendency to be quite generous to be honest. And sometimes you don't get as much back as you do give. So you're reflecting on that, on reciprocity right now, and especially in your relationships. This could be about work too. Just want to say with the Pentacles, it could be work relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be that you're overgiving, you're spreading yourself very thin right now, receiving very little in return, right? And yeah, you're just giving too much. So now you're needing to support yourself here. And you're checking in on that flow of energy between you and people, if it's just being extracted from you or it's actually being put back into you here. So yeah, I'm feeling that you're having to struggle with just stepping into this role of being the giver and just offering everybody help and resources, even though maybe they're pretty finite, especially when it comes to your energy. And people just expect that from you, so they just turn to you because they know that you're gonna give, and it's kind of becoming a little bit parasitic, let's just say that, where your resources are gonna run out. And you're starting to notice that, and that in turn is making you wake up to the fact that people are not showing up for you with the same balance here. So you're assessing something there. And it feels unfair. It does feel very unfair. So it's good. It's good that you're doing the work, at least, and you're starting to notice that it is a habit that is, of course, it's very generous, it's nice, it's selfless, right? It's a very selfless energy to be in, but at the same time, people will, like, okay, not everybody, of course, but you're gonna meet people that will take advantage of you for being like that, for being too much, like too overgiving, too, yeah, just open for them to extract and harvest from you. So yeah, you're working on that. And we have a challenge here with the Knight of Wands. So your challenge is about impulsive energy this week. It feels to me very strongly that this is an energy of inconsistency. There's like a lack of follow through with this position, with this card here specifically for you. Like, it's like you're very fiery and very passionate towards something here, but then it just burns out. It just burns out. And yeah, it could also be a person, by the way, that's coming in with this energy that is like, they rush in and out without any stability and leave you feeling very confused. So yeah. So I'm sensing it could go both ways for you guys. It's either you that's just like following your urges and just, yeah, not following through with them. Or again, someone that comes in, they harvest a little bit from you, like they extract and then they leave and they come back, they extract some more and then they leave. A little bit of energy vampire thing going on there. And they feel very passionate once they are connected to you, they are in your life, and you do like that. But at the same time, when they leave, they don't just leave you like feeling empty because you don't know where they went. They literally leave you feeling empty because they just drained everything from you and you're left just empty. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing here. They just extract. They take it like that when they suck the cord, like they put a, what do you call those, like a hose into your car, and they suck out the gas from your car, and then you just leave the car. The car looks normal, but then when you're gonna start the car, it's just dead because there's no gasoline inside. That's what they're doing to you. So yeah, you need some grounding in that. That's the thing. You need some grounding in that. You need to have your boundaries because this feels like a very inconsistent energy. So just don't let this impulsive energy disrupt more of your balance here because it feels very unreliable. So make sure to do that. And we have the moon in your crowning here. So that's mystery. Third time that I've seen the moon in the water signs. It's all about this mystery theme for you guys this week. It's like a very subconscious energy. It's like a very illusion-based energy. So it does tell me that you're navigating quite a bit of uncertainty here. And you're feeling quite unclear about where things are headed and what you're perceiving, if that's actually true or if you've made it up. And I feel that it is. If it is a connection, this one here, definitely to do with this here, where you're just confused. You're just confused. But it also makes you have a very heightened intuition when this card shows up, especially for water signs. Because that's the thing, like when you can't really see what's going on the outside and you can't really hear it through words or get like a concrete answer as to what this is, then your intuition turns on. And that's how you refine that skill. That's how you develop that intuition, make it even stronger. So the more unanswered questions that you have to deal with, the deeper you're actually going to be aligned with spiritual work, because you're going to have to force to develop this skill here. So yeah, but you do feel confused, but at the same time your intuition is very strong, so that's good. But yeah, clarity just feels very much out of reach for you right now, but you're getting better. You're getting better at discerning, at least. So it is a positive card for water signs for sure. And I have the 8 of Swords in your foundation, so you're feeling restricted. You're feeling quite trapped, likely in self-limiting beliefs here. So yeah, what's driving you now is this feeling of being held back by circumstances here. And I feel like those circumstances might not even be real. They could be just based on your own thoughts and like your fear-based thinking of what might happen when it's not even gonna happen that way that you've been catastrophically thinking about, but you're just kind of doing that. So just remember that it's mental in this case rather than external. So I feel like you don't have any options here, but you do. And part of the lesson here is learning how to free yourself from this limiting narratives and these fears that you're going through here, because you're not trapped. That's the thing, you're not trapped. It's mainly self-doubt here. So it's a very internal prison. It's a prison of beliefs, like of your own mind. So you can break free of that. And it's narratives. So you can break free of narratives. You don't have to be powerless to those narratives. So yeah. And we have Temperance in your recent past. So Temperance is balance, right? So again, ties very well in here with the 6 of Pentacles. It's a card of moderation. And it's a card about patience, right? So, and healing, right? So finding that equilibrium that's going to bring some harmony into your life. So in the past position, it tells me that you have been focused on this for a while. And now you're trying to integrate that, like, and just blending those opposing energies here. So I feel that this has been bringing you some peace. And it's also has been setting the stage for your current questions here about this balance and feeling more freedom in your life in general. So you've been cultivating this for a bit here, and that has helped you heal a lot. So yeah, it is a past position, but it does feel like it's blending in right now with why you're questioning these dynamics here and if they do hold any balance whatsoever here. And then 7 of Pentacles, again, like this is such an assessment week. It's all about evaluating things for you. Again, patience, long-term planning, and evaluating if things are fair, like if it's worth it, right? If it's gonna be something that's gonna give you something. You're pausing, you're reflecting, like asking yourself if the effort that you've been putting into a situation or a connection here is actually paying off. So yeah, if it's worth like to keep investing your energy, or if you should just shift course here. So I feel very much this is to do with a connection. And even though it's Pentacles and normally it is career, but I do feel it is about connection. So yeah, theme here overall, just evaluation and patience in this spread, right? So just, you're going to be reflecting a lot on this week if your efforts are paying off here. So consider this week to be just a pause where you have to really look at where you've been investing your energy and whether it's time to just redirect, or if you want to continue doing so, and if it is being put back into you instead of just harvested from you. Okay, so we have your little suggested approach here today. So beautiful. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful row here. So 9 of Pentacles is independence, right? It's a card about self-sufficiency. So your best approach now, according to Spirit, is to just focus on your abundance here and just be confident through that. So make sure to stand strong on your own, right? Know that you can create security. You can create happiness for yourself without needing any validation from others. So just make sure to invest in yourself, and do so by taking pride in your accomplishments here and trusting that you do have the ability to thrive independently, right? You don't have to have little ticks and parasites attached to you. You can contain that energy within yourself and be able to sustain yourself through that without any external thing confirming that. So just be confident. Yeah, and stand proud of your own accomplishments here. Just trust that your happiness and your abundance don't depend on anyone else really in this. And surrounding energy, so 10 of Cups. So yeah, harmony, happiness in relationships and family here tells me that your environment does hold a possibility of emotional support and community. So whether this is present in your life right now, or like if something is being offered to you, like there is an energy around you that is very rich emotionally and very supportive to you, that is pointing to more happiness and just general harmony as a theme here. So yeah, so it's good. So you don't just have parasites, like you do have people that give you just have to focus more on those people, and those are going to be your people, right? Those are going to be supportive connections for you. So you do have that in your surroundings. So that's beautiful. You do have lots of potential for something deeper and something that just nurtures you as well, so you don't have to be the one over giving all the time. So yeah. And you have your hopes and fears. So Hierophant is all about tradition, right? It's very responsible, like a very adult sort of energy. It's a little bit spiritual too. It's about spiritual guidance, right? So you do have this hope for structure and stability. And at the same time, you're scared that that's going to be a little bit too rigid for you, and you're going to have to conform to that and become locked into a role that just doesn't feel authentic to you. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, where you do want that meaning, you want to feel that meaning in that guidance, but it's also paired with the fear of just losing your own freedom and losing yourself basically in the process, and suppressing yourself and your own truth, your own needs, in order to get that structure, because it's coming from someone else. So you don't want to be trapped by any rules, but at the same time, you do want meaning and you do want guidance, but just not at the cost of your freedom, basically. And the Star is a potential future, so beautiful, and that's hope. It's a card about both hope and healing. So you're going to be feeling very positive here. You're going to be feeling renewed. So regardless of this confusion and these restrictions here that you're facing right now, the future is going to send you something good. Like, this is a sense of inspiration and faith for you here. So it's all about trusting in that and trusting in the bigger picture and embracing your own healing, because you are being guided towards something better here. So after this time of uncertainty here, you're going to be finding this renewed connection to yourself that's going to help you heal this. So there is a really good outcome here for you. Very spiritually inspiring too. I do feel that it's going to be a card that helps you go through a spiritual awakening in an even more potent way here. So this is just a catalyst for you, and you're going to be feeling hopeful again really soon. So you are being guided, you are being very protected, even when the path feels kind of like shady right now. You're still on the right path. You're still being guided towards this outcome here. So yeah, and we have the Magician at the bottom, so that's another beautiful card. So card about manifestation. So you do have a lot of power in creating your stuff. You do have a lot of creative potential, and that's the energy influence in everything here. So yeah, you can create that change, right? You do have the ability to align your intentions with actions and to bring your visions into reality. So you're going to be stepping into your personal power here. So yeah, you just have to learn how to use your gifts and use your willpower to shape your own future rather than just helping others shape theirs. So yeah, you do have that power. Just aligning your intentions here with actions. So yeah, so your week is you're going to be moving out of this restriction and this uncertainty. You're going to be feeling more empowered, basically. And you're going to have some healing. You're going to have a renewed faith. You have to keep assessing here where you're giving too much. Develop some fairness in your connections here. These inconsistent energies. And yeah, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of unanswered questions here. But at the same time, it's going to help you. It's going to help you step into this here, where you're going to be feeling independent. You're going to be feeling more confident, right? You're going to be having supportive energies as well around you. That is available to you. You do have to find this balance here between wanting to commit to structure and guidance, but at the same time, not being like trapped in something that's rigid. And yeah, you have the Star, you have the Magician. So there's lots of healing. There's lots of hope, inspiration for you there, waiting for you. And we also have the Magician, that is basically showing you that you do have the power to create your own reality here and to manifest the change that you need to change, or that you need to create in order to change. Change your outcomes into whatever it is that you want to change them into. And that's all I have for you today, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this reading resonated. And if so, please make sure to give it a like and let me know in the comments below which part resonated the most with you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for your weekly energy forecast. Okay, bye!